What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another Beta Memoirs. And today has been most interesting. We have another down day on the index being said. It's much needed. SPX rollover, whatever you essentially want to say that is going on at the current moment, it very well could be SPX rollover. It very well could be mandates coming out by President Biden, which is something that is happening today. There is no true news, so it could very well be SPX rollovers. But ultimately, I understand Biden has already come out with some particular discussion about federal workers having to take mandatory vaccines. And now he is pushing, it seems that rumor has it he's pushing that onto teaching staff and seeing where that goes. And again, pushing more private companies to mandate the vaccine. Being said, we have to see what the market is going to do. I'm actually recording this right after the bell on Thursday. So I believe Biden will come on later this evening to talk about that. So that's why that last candle we've had towards the end of the day was all red because of the mandates. Now, because of these mandates, because of these regulations that might come out, it really doesn't matter what your opinion is. It doesn't matter what my opinion is. What matters is what's going to happen with the market. How is the market going to digest that? Are they going to like it? Especially with unemployment numbers being extremely bad. If you start mandating more positions, more slots to have to take a vaccine for those people that do not want to be vaccinated, it could be a major issue when it comes to employment. And considering that is a big topic right now, that could lead to some worrisome in the market. It could possibly even be a black swan. It really depends what goes on tonight. This is why I went all cash tonight, because I wanted to see what exactly is going to be said. But then again, on the flip side of things, the market might like it. And we might have a big day tomorrow. We might go back to all-time highs tomorrow. But again, all depends. Are we on an SPX rollover right now? It very well could be. There's no news and we're selling off. Maybe these mandates come out and maybe the market likes it. Maybe we rolled over and hit support like I've been talking about. I've been kind of waiting for that second leg down. Maybe it just gives us that second leg down to eventually go back to all-time highs. Now, I've been talking about a diluted version of the September and October, and what we could essentially foresee. There's a lot of big things that can come up. Black swans, debt ceiling, which is always a big one around this time frame, and also you're also looking at Powell and what his future holds and where we go from that point. So there's a lot of different things going on in the background. Again, nothing really directly impacting the market. We've seen bad news come out, and the market just gobbles it back up, and we wick, and we're back to all-time highs. This week has been different, though. This week could possibly be the SPX rollover, and we're seeing that slow melt off. Now it's really trying to see how much further we go down. Again, if we go one more leg down, we start hitting some good support. Especially in the SPX, right? We have solid support here. We have 200. We also have the 20 EMA on the daily. SPX looks solid. QQQ been playing range very well. Again, just waiting on this particular month. Maybe it's, again, SPX rollover. So you're seeing some selling. You're seeing some adjustments going on. But ultimately, I have to see how it's going, because like I said, the general market has been getting hit pretty hard, a lot harder. This is why the indexes are selling. But growth and FANG have been quite strong. Even Tesla has barely even moved over the past couple of days. I had a little bit of selling yesterday, but ultimately it's been strong. Facebook looked like it tried to break out again today, but actually ended up selling off towards the end of the day, that last candle. Apple at support. It's been playing range. Wanted to break out today, but then pulled back. UPST. I love this stock. The stock is crazy, right? It's auto loans. And being said, they still haven't even taken into account that they are trying to roll out, I think it's auto insurance as well. So once that gets added, this company could be a real winner. I'm looking for a true pullback in UPST, but I want to see how that plays out. Google, something I've been watching. If we can get a second leg down, I've been talking about that 28 mark. I would love to get a position there. Google is one of those positions that has that cult following, so they do wick quite fast after it does make a leg down. It does have a lot of antitrust stuff going on. It had a major price increase yesterday, which I'm not sure if I've actually mentioned this in the video yesterday, but it was like, I believe it was 3,400 or something like that. So it was a major price point in the stock, didn't even move. It's been holding this range quite well. So if we can get that leg down, that'd actually be perfect. I think that kind of puts the whole general market down to, I think a couple percent if we go back to SPX here and see from the top here how much we've sold off so far. We want to try to keep this in account. We only sold off 1.21. Trying to see IWM. We've had some selling, which is definitely good. Something we definitely have not seen. Yeah, we still can make another leg down, very much so. Another good position from where we are now. Again, I'm trying to look at a diluted version again of this to see where we're at. But again, tech is holding place very well. And going into tomorrow, it's really going to depend on what Biden says, and then the numbers we get, the unemployment numbers we get tomorrow in the morning, which will be before market open. Amazon did some heavy selling. This, I'm actually looking for a good bounce on this. I want to see if we can possibly get a 34.20 bounce in this zone here somewhere. Probably closer down to this 34.40 mark. Look to answer Amazon for a nice bounce there. Shop actually popped and is holding pretty strong. I'm trying to think. SC had that news about the shares, I believe, today. It sold off, but held and popped back. I'm trying to think. Square has been selling off pretty hard. Again, I don't know if this is being correlated with Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin has been holding ever since that sell-off, so that is good to see. Actually started to run a little bit today, so as long as it holds, I'm quite happy with Bitcoin there. Airbnb playing range and doing very well. It's actually starting to see life again, which is good to see. I'm trying to think. Roblox had a big day. So even after the lockout on Monday, it's just been playing range, which is super bullish in my opinion. I didn't end up grabbing it today. I should have tried to grab it at 82. I talked about that yesterday. I did not, and it had a massive rip today. PLTR bounced off support perfectly today and jumped. I want to again see what's going to happen. Again, the market I don't think is going to sell much at all, but we have to see that. I mean, there's a lot of wild cards that could sink the market quite quickly. I know BYND had news today that they're coming out with a plant-based burger or something in the UK. They partnershiped and they had this nice little spike today, something I've been watching. I want to see, again, if it starts basing here at the 112 mark, I do want to build a position in this. But again, I want to see how some stuff plays out. We might be waiting on essentially the verdict of Powell and the debt ceiling to really start get this bust going. AMC mem stocks have been out of control again. They've been making some crazy pushes. Again, though it's been kind of a slow bleed, it hasn't been a big pop. Myrna has been out of control, especially if they start mandating everything. This could potentially have a huge run tomorrow. Something I definitely want to watch. I haven't really been playing it. I've been keeping an eye on it. I wanted to see it kind of break up over this 440 mark. It finally did. I have not entered it yet. I'll look for the retest, though, tomorrow on that first 20 EMA, and then take a position from that point. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I don't want to make these too long. I don't like making these Friday videos too long. I don't really have a major watch list. CRM was one I'm looking at that could have potentially good potential depending on what happens overnight. But it is wedging quite nicely here on the daily and into daily support. So if this breaks above the wedge, so you're looking essentially like around that 263 mark. If it does break above there tomorrow or opens above there tomorrow, this is one I want to keep on watch. Aside from that, again, I'll be watching FANGs. I really want to watch all those different supports I just talked about and see where we go from that point. But again, we need to see what Biden says tonight, see what's mandated, see market digestion on how we play overnight, and then make a decision from that point. And again, this Friday, it is a short week. We do have a full week next week. We'll get a better idea of everything on Monday. So tomorrow is just getting through tomorrow. Only take in high quality plays tomorrow. Intraday is what I'm looking at. And then come fresh and new Monday and see where the market essentially is going to sit. If we pull back or if we have a down Monday, see where your supports are at. If it's a good reversal zone, possibly grab going. We're starting to look at going into the holidays, so we want to start building positions going into that, but we want to see, again, where we turn up on Monday. So until then, if you've made it this far, remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later.